friends, I'm very glad to see you here again. Today we will have a very short seminar, and I would like to present you the topics for your presentation, the rules that we will use on the next seminar. The general rule will be absolutely the same. It will be a presentation with debates with your opponents, and the one-to-one change that we will see will be in the area of the topics. I would like to use not the company that you present and that you estimate. We will concentrate on the real experience of the industries and try to highlight and to find the gap between the different industries. I think it is very important in our modern world because, as you know, different industries has different success in the issue of implementing modern technologies into the stages of the digitalization. This way, in our practice, we need to use our knowledge about the most successful industries, and we need to have the necessary tools to implement those knowledges. This way, we need to train our ability to find the information and to understand how could we adopt into the our field. In my practice, because I have a track of job track in the construction companies, I have a lot of examples when we try to implement the success of other industries in our marketing activities. Sometimes it works, sometimes not, but the general rule is absolutely the same. You need to find the leaders as financial technologies, as IT segment at all, as the mining, fossil fuel, for example, and you try to understand what are the directions of implementing modern technologies. How could you adopt them into your practice? Okay, now I will present you the schedule of your presentation. Give me a second, I will share the screen. Okay, there are only 8 industries, and I divided each industry, such as, for example, pharmacy or manufacturing, into the 3 main points: the product itself, how company works with the pricing and the distribution channels, and how the company improves the communication with the clients. And I would like to demonstrate those steps on the example of the construction and the real estate. This industry is also included into this schedule, but don't worry, there are a lot of interesting cases, especially in the, of course, in the USA's market, and sometimes in Europe, but not only Russian, unfortunately. But there are a lot of interesting cases, and you will find a lot of them further. It's not a problem. I will just to highlight a few things. So, for example, how construction, the real estate works with the product. First of all, product means data to develop new features. And it means that you need to collaborate with other members of this market, or, for example, purchase any data to improve your knowledge about your customer and about the market at all. There are some products, technological products, that provides the data about a lot of things, about the traveling, about the changing in the structure of different cities. It might be a very significant factor, for example, in the USA. How many times do you need to spend for your job travel? It means that it is a very important factor of changing the supply, in this case, in different areas in the cities. Okay, secondly, you need to implement this data to develop your product and to, for example, construct better. Of course, you could find a lot of examples of implementing modern technologies, for example, for BIM models, when we create the model of whole the building inside this structure, and finally everyone in the company is available to use this data for marketing purposes, for sales, for financial issues, doesn't matter. And of course you could implement this data in the construction site directly. And the last option, for example, the product development, is the control by the construction itself, how the building fits our expectations about its positioning, squares, and a lot of other things. There are a lot of technological solutions that provides this data and provides possibility to use it. Secondly, pricing and distribution, absolutely the same. There are some technological tools to find the most attractive offers on the market to invest because of the implementing machine learning and predicting the prices for such offers. What the price is, what the price might be for this offer, and what the price is estimated right now. So, and if the difference is significant, you might invest in this solution, in this offer. And those solution, for example, works in India in some cities. And I know that there are a lot of examples on the USA market also, but in the Russian market, unfortunately, nothing. But of course, we need to use data from other markets. Okay, and the last one, communication with clients. A lot of things of implementing modern technologies on the company's website, in creating the personalized offer for the client, and translating this offer to him directly in the website and by the phone call and by the email in parallel, using chatbots with the ML technology to predict the most suitable offer for this client too. So a lot of things, and you need to find any modern technologies, understand how it works in general, in a few words, which companies are using those technologies right now, and the third step, finally, provide your ideas about how any company in this market could use and could improve this technology further. So this is, there are 3 steps. I will repeat it again. What the technology is, who is successful in case of implementing those technologies right now, and your ideas about the implementing those technologies for other members or any particular member of this market, and why do you think that it is very important? Yeah, for example, again, about the construction and the real estate. There are, as I said before, some tools for predict prices. The point number 2, pricing and the distribution. Okay, there are some examples. Those tools work. It sounds very good and attractive, but there are some companies who really needs to implement it, and there are a lot of companies that don't need it at all. And your task in this case is to find appropriate company for those solution, and why do you think that it will be suitable for them? For example, in case of predicting prices, on the Russian market, no one member will use this tool successfully, because to predict prices in different cities, we need to have a lot of cities that might be interesting for construction companies. But as we can find right now, only Moscow and St. Petersburg are the main points to increase the revenue for construction companies. Real estate in Omsk or in Chelyabinsk are so pure that it doesn't sound good to use such expensive technology, such significant for this company technology, those small markets. So in this case, I think that those technology doesn't work. This technology doesn't work for Russian market, but there are other opportunities. So again, your task is to find in particular aspect anything interesting, any new opportunities, examples of success of implementing such tools, and your ideas about the implementing for other companies. Who is suitable for this case? Who is for whom this technology is attractive? Okay, and the schedule is very simple. For example, we will have 3 seminars on the next week. Each team inside need divide inside again for 3 teams. For example, there is the team number 1, and you need to divide for 3 teams more, and to present according to this topic. For example, your team is number 1. Okay, you need to find topic number 10. You will turn it again, and topic number 10 is construction and real estate product. The next team, topic number 1, and your opponents are here. Topic number 1, pharmacy and medicine product again. Finally, we will find a lot of interesting things. I hope that different industries, as I said before, have diverse way of improving their digitalization stages, but in general, their goals are the same, and that your knowledge might be suitable for different industries. For example, if you have an experience from the most successful, such as fintech or insurance technology, you are able also to implement your knowledge in manufacturing too. Yeah, there are a lot of specific points, but in general, you have an absolutely clear view about the roadmap and about the final goals and what the solutions should you use. And the last point, please don't think about any mistakes, because we don't have the risk to lose our money. We are not going to invest into your ideas, but we are just trying to widen our horizons of implementing technologies. And especially important in this case is to find examples from the foreign markets. You will be surprised, I hope, that you will find a lot of differences inside this market. For example, even in construction and the real estate. In Russia, construction and the real estate are the same, but in the Europe, real estate is something about selling and investing, and construction is about construction. There is no so hard matching because of the specific rules of the Russian market and very specific companies inside, but it doesn't matter. So I would like to support your steps in the issue of widening your horizons in this case. Please try to find examples from the foreign markets. Please try to think in general. Don't think a lot about any mistakes. It doesn't matter. We just need to find interesting things and to improve our ability to implement it into the practice. Okay, that's all. If you have any question, I hope that you have, please ask me. I will load this document in the MS Teams, and you will find this schedule in the document. And if you will have any issues or problems, again, please ask me in the MS Teams. But now you're able to ask me anything.
Could you please show the table once again?
Yeah. Here you are.
So the idea is that we are dividing our I don't know group seminars into three, and let's imagine that I don't know I'm from the group one. So at the first seminar, I will be presenting the topic.
You will be presenting the topic number 10.
Okay. Uh, so and my colleagues who have seminars, I don't know, in another time, but they are also like team one. They will present the same topic, right?
Yeah, we have now, right in this time in this call, 3 groups. I would like to ask you to divide those 3 groups into the 3 teams, because in the past we had 4 teams in some groups, 2 teams in the in the group number 2, for example, or 3. Sorry, 3. But I need only 3 groups on each seminar, because we will have only 1.5 hours, and it is impossible to provide more than 3 presentations. And I would like to make this schedule more convenient for you, first of all, that we will avoid such problems as we faced before with the changing in the order of the presentation, when we will provide only 3 presentations, and we will move for the presentation number 4 on the next seminar. It is very inconvenient for you. So this way you need to divide your group into the 3 teams, only 3 teams, and present according to this schedule.
Okay, and mm, so we will have 3 seminars. Well, there are 3 seminars in one day, right? So and they are ordered like in time. So the first seminar is the first one, the second is the second one. So just to
No,
understand where
no.
to.
Sorry, it's my fault. Each group will have the seminar 1 at the 28th.
Yeah.
It means that
Mhm.
group number 1 present, divide this group onto the 3 teams, and all 3 teams present presentation number 1, 2, topics number 10, 1, 3. The second group will present again topics number 10, 1, and 3. It means that during the next week, I will see topics number 10 3 times, and the first 3 times too. But it might be more convenient for you. Of course, it's not very interesting for me, but for you it will be very clear, because you have an absolutely clear schedule of your presentation, and it means that you definitely will have an opportunity to provide your presentation right now in this day. So 1 day, 3 presentations for me by each topic. So this way you need to present only 10, 1, and 3. Next seminar, it will be at 5th I'm not sure about the schedule because of the holidays, but okay, if we will have in the first week of May, presentation topics number 14 to 88 and 18.
I ask, how would be assigned number, like the number of group? Like we have 1, 2, 3, like first, second, and third, and how it would be assigned in same seminar group?
So I don't think that there are any differences which the group you will have, because there are a lot of topics and there are a lot of presentation, and it doesn't matter what the particular group will
I
choose.
understand.
But it's
just how we will find out which we are.
You need to divide it by yourself.
Okay.
You need to communicate with your colleagues in your group and decide what the number of the group will be yours. But I will repeat it again. It doesn't matter which group will you be, because you will have a lot of presentations, 8, and they are divided on all aspects. So there isn't any easy group or more difficult. It doesn't make sense. So you will have an absolutely equal opportunity.
I understand this. Thank you.
And I have a question about a number of seminars. As I understand, we will have about 8 seminars, but are you sure that we will be able to spend this time before end of the year?
I hope, because I have the schedule when we will have 8 seminars. In case if we will, for example, lose our last seminar, okay, we will don't provide the presentations number 11, 9, and 2. But it's not a very big mistake. We will have 8 seminars or 7. It doesn't matter. Yeah, of course, I hope that we will provide all the 8 seminars.
Okay, thank you.
And the last point, this schedule might be more convenient for you, because I'm used to implementing this schedule before, and as I found it is more convenient, it is more clear for you, and it is more interesting because you will concentrate on different aspects. So I hope that it might be more fascinating for everyone. But if you will have any comments, please ask me, and of course we are able to adopt our seminars as you will. But I hope that this structure will be more interesting and convenient, as I say.
I have one more organizational question. So, as I understand, we have 3 parallel, I don't know, groups. Okay, with 3 subgroups in each group. So the seminars, I don't know, are at 1 p.m. and at what time else? Just to know how to do
No,
it.
you will have the seminars according the schedule, and we will start at 9:30. The schedule is difficult because sometimes we will have only one seminar, sometimes we will have 2 seminars together. Please find a schedule on the LMS system, or if you have any question, ask me, and I will share the schedule with you. The schedule that I have right now, because I suppose that might be changes, but now I'm sure that the first seminar we will have on the next week. For me, it's enough to start.
Okay, thank you.
It's 9:30, but only the first group 9:30.
Yeah, I understand. And the question about the task. So we should and research the topic, and see some successful cases and make some suggestions for other market participants what to do, something like that?
Not exactly. You need to find the current technologies that might be significant for this market. The best way in this case is to find any papers, scientific papers, maybe the easiest one created by the any unnamed university in India, but in any way, any scientific papers about the technology that might be useful for this market. For example, as I said about the example of the pricing, the predicting the price on the construction market, it is the paper that was created in Indian university, but it works. This technology works now in a lot of countries. So the best way, as I think, is to spend 30 minutes, no more, for searching in Google Scholar for any technological opportunities for this industry, for medicine, for example, or insurance technology. You will find the best solution right in the title, right in the abstract. And I don't ask you to dive into this issue and to understand how does it work. In general, this technology is created to support our business processes in selling, for example. And you need to understand in general any goals of this technology, find examples where this technology works, or finding that it doesn't work now because it is so difficult to implement, and to predict which company, for example, right now need to use those technology in their workflow, maybe particular names of the companies, or maybe any characteristics. For example, this technology might be suitable for leaders of the market with the market share no less than 5% or 50%, doesn't matter. So please try to understand this technology in case of where does it work. So I think this way you need to use. Did you get it?
Yes, I got it. Just hope that scientific papers on an unknown subject won't blow my brain.
Don't worry, it's the most convenient way for you, because if
Okay.
you will find something just in Google, you will spend a lot of time, because there are a lot of general articles about that. Okay, modern technologies are extremely important and we need to use them because of blah, 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 blah. And you will not find any particular advices or nothing. It's in my view. But if you will spend 15-20 minutes in the Google Scholar, you will find a lot of interesting things right in abstracts. Don't spend a lot of time for this article if it's very difficult to understand. Don't spend a lot of time for the literature review, for example, because there are a lot of links, a lot of different definitions. Just name of particular technology and what's the object of this technology, and it's the most convenient way. Yeah, indeed, you will spend
Okay.
less time.
Thank you.
Okay, my friends, do you have any other question? Okay, if not, I will share this schedule right now in MS Teams in each groups. Please find it and see you again next week. Please find the schedule on LMS system. If you will have any problems, just let me know. And if you will find any issues, any difficulties during the your preparation for the first presentation, please ask me and I will let you know about my opinion, and maybe I will support you in any cases. So and I will also recommend you to prepare for the first presentation before, not in the last day, because we need to adopt your approach for preparing right in this way. Okay, yeah, Erdan, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. I have a question. Actually, should we send presentations until 9 p.m. before the presentation day, right? We did before or not?
Yeah, I would like to ask you to follow the schedule, to follow this rule, because it will be better for everyone to keep on your schedule, to keep on our rules for presentation. Yeah, please send the presentation in the day before till 9 p.m. But I will not share this presentation with your opponents. They will see this presentation only while you present it.
Okay, thank you very much.
So other teams will be the opponents, right? And
yeah. The opponent stage will be, the debate stage will be absolutely the same. I think and guess that the difference might be that you will be able to find any information during the presentation in the internet to find good questions about the fails of those technology, for example, in other industries or something else. So yeah, you need to use the same rules for debates. Sorry, just yeah, hello again. Yeah, you're welcome with other questions. Okay, my friends. If you will find any question, please ask me. As I said before, I will share this topic right now. So thank you very much for this general seminar. See you again next week, and I hope that those structure will be more interesting for us and more useful for our careers. Thank you. See you again next week.
thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.